Oh, there we go. My chair is so squeaky. And there's nothing I can really do about that. So please forgive the squeakiness. Hopefully my audio is not that messed up. Choking on still recovering from choking on some water. Alright. Spheres. I have decided that mentally that I should go to the Grisbolt boss. I'm working up my courage. I don't want to go deal with it, but apparently I'm going to. I need to get 2 Grisbolts. A male and a female, because they changed up how breeding works, so you can only get the boss tower pals by via doing their what's it called? Getting them from the islands, the sanctuaries. Now before I go do this, I am going to definitely have to trigger Zoe. Because might as well do 2 birds, 1 stone. Get the Grisbolt and then also do Zoe's friendship quest thing. What is going on with my game? Oh, there we go. It wasn't rendering for a sec. Alright. I do plan on maybe working a bit on the breeding base. Sad I can't really stack the breeding areas. But hey. Maybe it might get fixed. Maybe it's just a little thing since the update. I just realized I do not have the typical means to head over there. Why? It is because I need my... Where did they go? Oh, good. They're healed up. Gangrel can take the backstage for a bit. I need Vanorm. Got destroyed last episode slash stream via a rampaging pal. I'm gonna face my fears. I'm going into a sanctuary. Also facing the sphere because I honestly need to start doing stuff there. I wonder if it is possible to fly to the Sunbreak area. I see people do it, but not with like a Vanorm. I've seen them use a different pal. You know, I kind of miss the stone pillar things. Why did they have to change them to this tech? Like what you see sometimes, the big tall pillar things like over there. Now my question is where's the drone? Before I even dare enter here, I should figure out where the drone is. I need to also figure out where the heck Grisbolt is. I have this weird feeling I am definitely going to die a lot. Just trying to get 1 Grisbolt. Also, I really have no idea what section the drone is in right now, but I do know I should also try catching some of the pals unique to this area. That being the stone, nah, the Terra, Aldir, and etc. I'm just thinking. Okay, there's the drone. And if I'm right, this area only has one drone, which is good. I like to keep it that way. And I just need to find Griswold, and I'll be happy. Oh no, no. I need to figure out where I actually encounter Griswold. I'm getting stuck on the trees. Is that where I find them? Where's the drone? I don't feel comfortable if I don't know where the drone is. I think I finally figured out where the whole thing is. Does this thing just circle around the perimeter? Where honestly is the entrance for me to get into the Griswold zone? Is it over here? I guess there's a secret path or something? But there has to be. How did I get in the area with Griswold? Like, there's a tunnel thing here. Are you serious? It was right here the whole time. Back bonus. I should have talked to Zoe, but I did realize I do need to get more Griswolds anyway. Why is the warp? I knew I have to go fight some drizzies anyway. I feel like most of the stream is going to be me doing base work, doing bosses, doing quests. I will go back there after maybe a day and night thing. Is it actually possible to use a Grisbolt in any breeding combo, or is it just impossible now? Alright. I may or may not, depending on how up for it I am, I might fight the Eternal Flame guys. That's if I'm up for it. I don't really feel like I'm ready to try and tussle with them. Because when I first tussled with him, like on my early save, like early access and all that, I literally, and I do not, I'm not joking, I literally waited until I got the rocket launcher. I waited until I got the rocket launcher before I faced the majority of the bosses. Oh, wrong area. It's always in the other area where the one thing was. I guess we'll see what this guy's selling. May as well. I don't see any point I'm not doing that. Also, I found out that the guy that I encountered last stream, the one with all the meat, apparently he's a legendary merchant. But I wasn't going to tussle with level 50s. Where's the desolate church? There it is. Kinda wish we had the quest to unlock Lily and all that as well, battle companions too. Who knows, maybe that could be in a little bit of a future update or whatever. And I saw Sword Zoe. Also, I'm curious about Dipland here again. When I first started this world, there was literally a level 52 Dipland over here. I wanted to catch it, but it looks like it's not out here, or it might not spawn here again. Which is sad. I actually wouldn't mind trying to get myself a Dipland. A Dublin. One of the two. Anyway, fast travel back to base. Get the Griswold. Hand it to Zoe. Alright. Party. Technology. I got the hiccups. Let's do this. F. I'll come back and get Bronze Cherry later. No, I actually am tempted to go fully condensing Wisp. Alright. There is a pal around here though that I do not have yet. I'm going to fix that right away. Oh, my throat, it tickles. Tickles because I had drinking some water earlier. And I may have drank it a little too fast. That's one of the pals I didn't have yet. It's here. Should I try? I want to try. You know what? I'm gonna try. I realized I had the wrong sphere freaking equipped. Am I going to get it? Nope. No. Alright, I'm going to let it attack you. I literally think it's teasing me. Okay, that's a curdle. Come on. Why won't you get in the sphere? And also stay aggroed. There's something I noticed with this Van Worm I have. It keeps losing aggro randomly. I wasted my 2 special spheres. I could honestly try going back to around the Faberg Island, see if I can get more. Or near it. Which I basically was like picking up some stuff around here. But I have to wait till nighttime. I'm not miffing around with pals that are over there. Not without good reason. But we got the bunny. I actually didn't check the gender of said bunny, I just realized. I should. And I will. Main base. I got revenge from back when I first started and I had to hide from it. Probably it's a dark type. Medusa. It's not? I thought it would be a dark type. Well, I know you put them back. Wait, it said it was a fire pal. I was wrong. Okay, that's a little OP, Mr. Bunny. Unfortunately, you inherited bottomless pit. I just realized its burn buildup thing is references. I think references like a slot machine. Should I take Elma? I haven't been at the moment my strongest pal. Problem is, it honestly has bottomless pit, and I don't want that. Okay, I'm going to drink some water. I hope my coughs don't sound that loud. Alright. Medicine workbench. I'm going to maybe turn down the mic a bit. Alright. Oh, that's right, I needed to go get quartz. And putting inventory away. Yee. I'm just throwing shite everywhere because I cannot be bothered. Maybe I should have this space making the cakes. Oh, I made a mistake. I forgot that the ammo makes like times two in that of what is being expected. Okay, I can do max 10. Just gonna make a small little storage for this area. Just to throw this in it. Yoink. Like, I'm still surprised that I haven't got any raids. Like, there is a path basically leading into my base. I'll just leave the thing open. Alright, time to go and get some. Alright, 100 quartz are needed. I need back my Bronta cherry. Where. Did I catch? No, I didn't, because I was hoping that one of the eggs. Well, I have to get quartz anyway, so I'm going to go up here. Probably get some of these ice pals. Quick stretch. Maybe or maybe not bully some rain dicks. Or decks. Drix. I cannot pronounce what the. Like I said, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I cannot pronounce the pal names. Man, my throat's tickly from that cough. I'm looking for a what's its name? Wha- If I find that wizard one again, I'm definitely going to catch it. Also, I do apologize if you hear heavy breathing. I do have I do not know how to fix my mic monitoring, but which I think will drown out the sound of me breathing. I just have um just very breathy type situation like there we go. One of the targets sighted. Seriously? Don't kill it. I do not care about this thing. I am going to give it to that one person. Oh, the tickle's coming back. Almost got it. Also, I'm getting them extra just for the sake that I can say I got extra. I'm for a sec I thought I heard a lucky pal. If I recall, there might be a merchant in here. Try to remember. Well, I might have one of the pals I'm currently looking for. Nope. I thought there was a black marketeer here. I have the memory of a goldfish some days. I am looking for eggs and chests. And Iceland. No! Ban worm! I really should make. I'm debating on giving certain pals names. It's just. I'm a little, like. Just trying to think, like, what would be a good name. I want the. And if I do name them, I want them to have, um, good stats. Not that I hear a rampaging. Oh! That was actually very close to us. I last stream and I got my butt kicked by a ice version of Mama Wrist. That was a predator, like a predator pal. I heard it, but I didn't see it falling from the sky. Hmm. going? Kinda wish the Syndicate thugs dropped spheres unique to the location. Like, oh, I have encountered a supply drop here in the ice area. And all the pals here are basically like level 40 and etc. So you would think that spears would be this on par. Hmm. Oh, that's how I encountered that thing. I was looking at the palworld decks last night before ending stream, and I had encountered somehow I encountered a rip right retro Chris, but I'm like, I don't recall it interacting with that thing. How did I, like, how, who, what, when, where, why? Eee. Oh, I don't have a water pal on me. Look like the thunder version. I have to ask her, like, the likes of Shadow Beacon, that are they hostile on site? Because like I said before, I never went into the sanctuaries pre 1.0. Okay, I did go in once, but that was due to the fact that I really needed to get a Dormantide Ignis. And even then, I was like doing it at night when the guards were all sleeping and etc. So I could not really tell if something was naturally hostile. Why am I encountering more predator pals than I am of lucky and... That is terrifying. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. But no, seriously, why am I counting more of those variants than I am anything else? My egg stock is low. Wait, is this the last one I'm missing? No, I'm missing the other one. The Lunaris. Oh, I don't have the lockpick? I thought I unlocked it. Wait, no, I unlocked it, it's just I never made it. You know, I had this conversation with my boyfriend and that. I don't know if you, if I mentioned it in a previous stream or not. Now that palworld has a trading card game, I joked to him that that now all I need is a palworld anime. And it's not uncommon for shows that made the games to make animes. Like there's Yokai Watch, Digimon, obviously Pokemon. Another example is Monster Hunter Stories, like that whole little genre. So personally, to me, I think a palworld anime would do pretty good, especially considering take the elements of the idea of talking pals, like your allies and all that creatures, like in the because in what was it, that trailer for that new palworld game that's coming out, which I do plan to play when it comes out. I do want to play that pal farming game. And that is that I would love to see an anime of palworld, just due to the fact that I was a fan of Yokai. I am actually still a fan of Yokai Watch. I don't care what anyone says. I am a part of the neutral party when it came down to palworld and Pokemon. Like I didn't like the whole lawsuit and all that. Like what Pokemon did was personally wrong in my opinion. Didn't really stop me from liking things because Despair, my boyfriend, has noticed I seem to have a type when it comes to my favorite characters. A little context to that is he jokes that I would have a thing for yellow characters or things like example I do like Vanworm because it's a reptile like creature. I tried to be like, oh no, I don't have a type. I don't have a type. Only for him to point out, yes, you do, and then proceeded to show me a picture of one of my favorite characters. But no, I'm glad Pocket Pair won the lawsuit. I love Palworld, obviously. And I personally think they actually would do well if they made a show. Because we could maybe see a bit of what this calamity was. Have the whole thing be basically what we are here. Like who we are as the player. We're basically our own little faction. Different from like the Syndicate and that. And also, thanks to that one game trailer for that Palworld farming sim game, we find out that pals can speak no matter what they are. Like, all the pals seem to be able to speak, even though in game we hear growls and etc. Even some of their pal dex entries hint that humans and pals honestly did 100% live side by side enough that they could understand each other. For all we know, the humans could have stopped speaking pal. Like, no one knows because of how long it's been. From the events of the one calamity that the legendary pals faced. Like how long it's been. If you think about it that way. Because, who was it? I'm quickly checking. Was it Dire Howl? Yeah, here you go. It says here in Dire Howl's thing that long ago Dire Howl could hunt alongside humans, and over the years that this bond faded. So it was hinting that at the time the bond between pals and etc. split. Or this one, as how would the reason of execution for serious criminals be if humans and pals obviously interacted enough? Or is the another one Chillet? How in the old times they would tie milk in that to chillets and have them spin around to make butter. There were bonds. It's just, it would be interesting if they made an anime, we figure out how to mend those bonds between humans and pals. Like, even here with Robin Quill. A pal that is very similar to humans who hunt and live in the forest. It may be a key for understanding what pals are and how they differ from humans in the distant past. Each pal that seems to have to deal with humans, like the bond wise, always says distant past. Which, to me, basically hints that there's more. More to the story that we don't understand. I long for it to have this back in my hands. But look at what it'll cost now. I'm determined to get it. Alright, let's go talk to this person. Where did I put it? I know I caught one. Yep. I felt bad for the person being stuck up here. Did he just... They gave me a grenade launcher schematic too. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm warping. I have what I required. I gave that guy the thing, and apparently there is a boss way up here. That wasn't there before. Is that the... No, I heard there was somewhere a boat. Don't know where, but there's a boat. That has something called the Depresso fishing rod. But all the guys there are like level 50. There we go. Let's let all those hatch. No, the reason also why I'm thinking of maybe going to take on, what's his name? Is honestly just due to the fact that I really want to get the sphere things unlocked. But like I said, I used rocket launchers when I first did the thing. Looks like I need to still explore this section here. Which I will do, but I'm going to do more base upgrading. Now one of the things is going to be this. All because I want to make the pure quartz thing, quarry, right here. I'll set up the fishing station thing back here. Also, if I'm leaving my gate open, it gives me the idea that maybe I could get villagers to show up. You would think the tickling in my throat would stop. Oi! Which one of you little shites were putting the wrong thing in the wrong thing? But no, personally to me a palworld anime or show, even just a show, would be kind of cute. Cute, and etc. There we go. Now I shouldn't have to worry anymore, really. Technology. Aye. Alright. Let's get this medicine thing built. There we go. The ability to unlock potions has been received. But why do they all cost Predator Core? Whee! Someone pick the fight. Yep, I'm getting to work on that electric. Alright, I think I am going to take out taking out you. Actually, wait, never mind. I just realized I don't have the one pal that I was hoping I had. Alright. What is needed for this next upgrade? Bio battery. And I was only able to make bio battery by unlocking that thing. Let's make 30. This way I know I won't be running out anytime soon. I'm being quiet because I'm looking at my phone while I'm waiting for this. Also, while I'm here, may as well. What shield do I have currently? I have Giga. Let's upgrade that. Let's upgrade that shit. Yoink. Right, that has been created. And now I require... Oh look, it's figuring out what I need here. Oh, you can make training manuals now? Unfortunately, to get ancient bark, I need the plasma gunner. Which requires me to make that base that I've been hesitating to do. But it looks like at this point I have no choice. Alright. Alright. Alright, I need flame organs. And I know a good pal that drops flame organs. That should be more than enough for what I need. Yeah, I'm gonna go and do some pal catching for condensing. Oops. Alright. Because I need to get fox things. I need to make this thing. I can now make pal metal. There we go. And thanks to all my supply runs, as well as hunting serpent pals, I have plenty of crude oil. It begins. It starts. I don't care who is inside. You get your feathery ass in gear. Help either with the watering or mining. One of the two. Alright. Before you ask, I have a bit of a goal. Like in comments for YouTube and etc. I am going to Well, first off, see what I require. More circuit boards and refined. Well, that's going to be put on hold for a little bit. Alright. Time to go on what I like to call a good old supply run. That also being hunting pals. I am going to warp near the spawn. Actually, I just realized I should do something now that I have access to it. Can I upgrade anything? Or repair? I need polymer now? I believe there is a merchant guy that sells that stuff. I'm now sitting here waiting for this to be made. But no, I want to make because I know pre-release the base default for bases was 5. I want to get access to at least the 5. Excuse me, because I need to make a crude oil thing and etc. Alright. Let's quickly make this. More storage. Maybe we'll take out some dungeons, get more stuff to... Because the more pals we unlock, the more saddles and etc. that we unlock. I think. Alright, I need to make... Obviously not that. Yeah, a lot of the new stuff that I need to make requires pal metal or pal spheres and etc. Alright. I'm thinking. Alright, we need more of these. Because unfortunately I am tempted into going to the Sakura area just to get that pal that allows you to teleport. Like it's basically that these crystals. Alright. Alright, polymer. I am going to assign some pals to certain things. And I'm just going to make this little furnace temporary. That or I'm bringing in one of the Ignises, which I really do not want to do, but can't be helped. Alright. You know what? I know this sounds basically 50-50, counterproductive, probably. I am going to assign a pal to a certain thing. The sulfur quarry I will assign to Actually, who do I have access to that is a great miner? That is good at mining ore. Sort, work sustainability, mining. Look. Found it. Yeah, bonk. Yes, I unleashed I unleashed a blast of beast into my base. But it needs to get done. I'm thinking here. I have a plan. It's going to not take that long to set it in motion. It's just I need to figure out a new. With all these electric things, I really should maybe get another electric pal. But if I put another pal in here, I want it to be able to do other things, not just one thing. I will put sword elements. Move that. For the time being, this is going to be the setup because I need the mining. I could put one of the ignites in here, but I really do not want to. I need to go buy milk. Alright, I got a bit of an idea. What is... Where is Shroomer? Shroomer, you're supposed to stay in there. Yeah. Okay. I want them to be free roam. Alright. You can free roam. You get to be on the logging. I need someone on the quarry. I don't want to fix assign pals to like the quarry and that. Dang. No, it seems like I didn't. I thought I unlocked it. Where is it? Infrastructure, here it is. Let's see. Stay on that thing. It's only until I can get Berserker. A lot of food. Alright. I'm going to deal with that guy. And then do the thing I was saying I was going to do. I get far too into base building that it slips my mind when I'm supposed to be doing something else. Halt. Get in the sphere. That was a rare one. If you're wondering, that was with a gum moss that has the flower on its head. Alright. Blade him at my rest. Now, that though isn't why I was here. There's the reason I was here. Yeah, I'm gathering chickpeas. You know, I do find it funny when like a level 3 pal and that escapes a sphere. It's like against all odds, it manages to break free. Two islands that looks like I need to unlock. Three warps, it seems. Okay, this one, then I'll go to the right, then I'll head towards the left. I need to either get myself a new gaming chair. But no, I also want to condense some Vixies. Because when the Vixie gets to, like, what is it, the max tier, it will find rarer things. Like the. What's it called as I'm rubbing my fingers together to try and remember? Um, the spheres. See, there's someone here. See if I can figure out where to find that one. Yeah, for some reason I have not found a gel yet. I found Gel Roy, but usually it was usually Gel Roy that I had a hard time finding. Seems in 1.0 I'm having more easier time to find Gel Roy over over Gillette. I thought I was in this section before. I feel like if I talk to this guy, I'm going to be unlocking a quest, ain't I? Right now I gotta make my way back over this way. This is gonna be a long flight. Why can't I just toggle? Alright. I want to avoid this as much as possible. Like the disassembly thing. Oh. You know what? Yeah. And now we continue going this way. I really need to go and turn my laundry back on, I just realized. I'll be fine in the water here. I'll be back. Go back to sleep. The baby boo has awakened. I might as well try. Oink. Remarkable craftsmanship and lurker. Well, I wonder what those both do. Alright. Oh, when did I get this? Good, because I want to use on this. Alright. Discard that. Discard that. I'll leave what I have. And re-equip this. Doo-doo-doo. what's over here. I'm debating on whether or not I'm going to go get myself a shadow beak. Or breed myself one of those new flying pals, but I don't think I'll be able to unlock its saddle right away. Okay. Not bad level Digitortus, not. Something's here. Oh, it's the dog. It's nothing. Where's the warp? There's apparently okay. There is a warp, but where is it? Hmm. There we go. Think. I'm being quiet because my dog is trying to go back to sleep. I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to do this. Oh, the eggs already hatched. What is with my predator spawn? Gun it down! I'm sorry, the fact that it was level 10. Alright, where are you? Okay. Okay. Another sweet ball. Rangers. Malrest. Another shroomer. And I have no other eggs. There we go. Might call this stream. I'm feeling very tired for some reason. But no, I'm not really feeling good right now. I think I might call the stream and that. Why does the game do this to me? I want to go bed because I'm not feeling good. But yeah, actually does work faster if she's around. I think I'm going to bed. Yeah. I'm calling the stream and that a little early. I am very tired and I'm not feeling well. We'll probably continue what we're going to do tomorrow. Probably. Maybe not. Maybe I should take time to recover.